Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Total Games and welcome to another episode of our modded Minecraft City Let's Play series. This is so much fun. Here we are back again in another world, not another world, in this world where we are supposed to spend our Wednesday videos. I'm in the right place. That's good. No, we are here again and ready to do some building, but I'm excited first of all before we jump into anything to show you guys what I built. But there's a lot of fun stuff going on. So I think we should just get right into it and literally get started here. If you guys remember last video, we were working on this beautiful modern mansion, which I'm actually really liking. At least I'm pretty sure this was last video, right? Am I correct? I think I'm correct. So that's what we were doing last video. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and it's looking really cool now with all these different levels of windows and whatnot. It was quite a long project, but that's okay. We got it done. Up here, I've now added another building, which has kind of gone off and done on my own. I've got this really cool little balcony that kind of overhangs here, as well as this one that goes right down into the ground, as you do see in Los Angeles, specifically the Pacific Palisades area, which this isn't really. I was trying to make this sort of the Pacific Palisades area, but you know, we're kind of getting out of it back into I guess what's going to be Santa Monica down there, and this is Sunset Boulevard right here, I believe. If that's what yes, that is Sunset Boulevard. So yeah, okay. So this build is pretty cool. It's kind of cool. Let me actually show it to you guys because this is part of the series. It's supposed to be me showing you guys what I built. So let's do it. I've got this weird garage which I might change. But if I pop in here, I actually did an interior, which is kind of cool. We've got this nice little lobby area. This would probably be the master bedroom right out in here. And it's got a nice view out, you know, into the ocean and whatnot. I've also expanded the ocean and the beach, if you haven't noticed. We got this room in here with the entrance into the garage. We've got this bigger room in here, which would be where the kitchen and living room would kind of go. Again, amazing views. I really think this is cool. It's a cool little staircase that you can come down. They've got this kind of upper area and then this lower area, which should probably turn into a seating area. This is in the basement, by the way, but it's kind of like a back split and has a nice view of the hills out there. Another little room in here, which could be maybe, you know, like a little movie theater, music studio. Another one here, bedroom, again, whatever. Then another one in here. So there's, again, 3 rooms down here. These kind of cool cantilever pieces there that allow that deck up there to stick out. And that is basically it. Then you got this nice big, you know, walk around patio. I've tried out a little barbecue station. That's about it. And then we've got this house over here, which is very unfinished. I just started working on it earlier today, with some nice balconies. So I think it looks very kind of Hollywood kind of esque. I don't know. It looks cool. So, and then it's going to be a garage right there in the front entrance. So that's basically all you've missed, as well as I'm putting in this road here, which is going to be Sunset Boulevard. And I'm very excited about it because I've just started, as you can see over here, where we're going to start the trees and some lights. And this is going to be kind of going through a couple different areas. This hill is going to become huge and expand all the way back down that way. So some very exciting things here going on, and I'm excited to get into it more and more. What we are doing today, though, is we're going to be doing a modern beach house right down here. Now, if you guys remember, specifically in GTA, they have this kind of stretch of houses as you get into Santa Monica, kind of as you approach the pier and the big parking lot. You get these little tiny houses that all run along the beach with just a little like garage, mini driveway, and that's basically it. That's what we're going to be trying to do here with a couple houses running all the way along here, kind of like what we were doing up in the Malibu area, except on a smaller scale, if that makes any sense. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. Over here, we're going to have a little community beach thing with like a maybe a parking lot or some trees and like a shower, you know, where you like wash your feet and have some bathrooms. That's going to be that thing right there. So what we're doing, though, is building a house right here. And why don't we go ahead here and actually just start working on it. It's actually supposed to be pretty squished together. So what I'll do is I'll create a little 2-wide thing here. The garage can go right here. So I'm thinking about doing something like this, which I think is actually a pretty cool modern design. Obviously, this connects here with the garage, and then what we'll do is we'll actually set back 3 blocks on the garage here, and maybe add even a window in right here. Actually, probably not, because that's the garage. But anyway, we will go back like so, and maybe even go back 2 more blocks to make that 5. And then we will set this whole area back here, I believe, and this should work out pretty well. Actually, you know what? I think that's going to be too far back. Yeah, so let's actually set it maybe right here. Okay, cool, and that's going to be the first little house here, and then we'll even add the other wall on the other side of it here, which will maybe be even a little bit closer into the house. And we will just do something like this. So there we go, we've got another little fence right there, which is looking pretty good. What else do we want to do here? We need to now finish up the side, I suppose, which is just going to be flat for the most part, except for the second story, we'll have some windows. So there we go, we've set that in as a wall, but what I also want to do is maybe just add in some basic windows here. So we'll do a little 2-wide one right there, and in fact, let's actually maybe line this up with this room. Do a couple full ones right there. Actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to want any full ones just because the neighbors will be kind of like right over there. So what we'll do is maybe just go out to there with those and maybe block in the middle one here as well. Just add a little bit of variation on the side there. Cool, that looks half decent, and it's good enough for the side of the house, which no OBD will ever see ever. So that's cool. On this side, however, we are going to change it up quite a bit because obviously we don't have any neighbors on this side. This is the first house in the row, which means that they are going to be wanting all glass. Yep, all the way down. We're just going to be making these big windows here. Maybe that one could be a 5 long one, and there we go. That looks pretty good. Actually, no, we'll just leave it like that just because that was looking a little bit uneven and driving me nuts. And then obviously the back of the house we want to be very open here to the water, so we will add in our bottom layer. Right, and then this will come out as an actual deck here, probably to about here, and that will just be like a nice sitting area or whatever. I'm actually going to extend this out by 1 and continue this fence along here and maybe have a little entrance into this property here because they probably want this fenced off if it's on a big public beach. And there we go, we already have a nice little back design here for it. Actually, no, I've just realized that we've made the top level 4. You know what, we're going to change this. This is going to drive me nuts. Yeah, we've only made the garage sit down there, but then we made the top level higher or taller, higher ceilings than the bottom level. That's going to help me out here quite a bit if we raise that. So there we go. Anyway, let's put some floors in now from here all the way over to here. Put them in on the bottom floor as well. And obviously, like, you probably add basements to these houses as well. Or maybe not because they're kind of beach houses. Yeah, I guess you probably wouldn't, but I guess you could if you wanted to. And that would possibly be cool. Up here, we're going to have a deck that goes back to maybe right here, actually, which actually works out very well. All right, that'll be perfect. Just a nice little opening here to the back deck. And let me just seal this off. Okay, so now I'm just going to set all these empty window spaces to glass, obviously, because that's going to help us out here quite a bit. And yeah, this house from upstairs would actually have a really good view of the highway. And we're going to add some more detail here, but check that out. Like, that would literally be the view. You get to see a mountain, the highway, and lots of beach, which is really cool. So this house is already looking really good. Now what we want to do is probably add some extra stuff here. One thing I was thinking was maybe adding some quartz stairs that just run along the top here, which I think will add a nice bit of detail going around the house. Yeah, that definitely helps out a lot. So we'll finish up the landscaping here around the side. What we'll do is we will continue in some grass, I think, from all the way over here, just because I think it will look best. And I did not have that for set grass. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. I feel like there's just not enough grass maybe in this map yet, so we will keep it going. I mean, there's grass everywhere, but as we go, we'll keep adding more and more concrete and whatnot, and I think it'll be nice to have this grass in here. There's on the back here, we'll add some little spruce entrances. Obviously, it's not super high security, but just to keep some people out. Obviously, the only thing that sucks about having the fence here, or the back fence, is that you can't see the water, which kind of defeats the purpose of this. But anyway, it defeats the purpose of being on the beach. But I suppose the idea is that you can just walk right out to the beach right there, which is nice, of course. And of course, you can still see it from your upper deck or balcony, and it's a great view right here because you are literally right on the beach. So yeah, really good stuff. I'm actually liking how this turned out. Let's actually fill in these windows. That would be a good idea. And bam, guys, I think that pretty much finishes up this house. We've got some nice little stuff going on. Oh, actually, what am I saying? We got to finish up the front here. All right, so there we go. I've just gone ahead and added a nice little front driveway in here, a door, a garage, some basic necessities that every house needs to have. I think that's pretty much it. All I'm thinking now is, do we want to add any sort of glass along the first floor here? Is there any benefit to that? Not really, because you can't really see out of it. We could have a couple, though. I'm sure that wouldn't harm. Yeah, that wouldn't harm anybody, and that kind of looks cool as well from this side. In fact, we might even go add some on this side. Yeah, there we go. It kind of feels like you're in a basement, to be honest, especially with these fences. But anyway, there we go. We're going to leave it there. And that's actually not a bad looking house. I quite like it. So we're going to have a bunch of those going down there. And this definitely kind of feels GTA, like as you're driving by this with the highway so close. And that's how you get off right onto the house, right? So I don't know. I feel like this is going to help add some detail and whatnot. And I'm happy with it overall. So yeah, we got lots of work still to do on this world, but we're slowly getting it done one house at a time. So there we go. That is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, please remember to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video.